What's up, y'all? I'm Caroline Fenton with Yahoo Sports, and joining us now is San Francisco 49ers star wide receiver Deebo Samuel. Deebo, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you as always. The regular season is coming up so soon, and it's another season that your team is getting a lot of love, a lot of Super Bowl buzz, but that's the feeling on the outside looking in. What's the feeling been inside of the locker room so far in the preseason?
Mostly kind of being where our feet are. So I mean, if we have practice, we have that practice. And if we in meetings, we in meetings. So not thinking too far ahead, just continue to take it day by day. And when the game get here. And we taking one game at a time and just go out here and just continue to play ball.
And on that note, you say be where your feet are, don't look too far ahead. I'm looking at least at October 20th, a little Super Bowl rematch against the Kansas City Chiefs. You get that game at home. Does that game feel like it has a little bit of extra juice in your opinion?
Not really. And I think it's just me. When they get here, maybe it will. But as of right now, I haven't looked past week one. I haven't looked past, we got practice tomorrow. We are continuing to make cuts today. So overall, just ready for tomorrow and get out there and start preparing for the Jets.
Whole lot of Super Bowl talk. I know that's going to be the ultimate goal for you, for every player, for every team, every single season. But what about you? What are some of your personal goals as we head into the season?
Kind of what you stated. To get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. The ultimate goal for sure. And just go out here and win as many games as possible.
That's going to be the goal every single year. And of course,
For
taking it
sure.
week by week. And one of the guys that has gotten you to the Super Bowl and is a big reason why a lot of us talking heads think you'll get back is your quarterback, Brock Purdy. Didn't take him very long to establish himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. What's your relationship like with him? What's maybe something about Brock Purdy that we don't know that some of those guys inside the locker room would know and appreciate about Brock?
I don't think you guys know like how funny the guy is, and like he has a real personality, like in the locker room, in the huddle. Like he's a guy that likes to joke around a lot. But when it's time for business, it's time for business. But yeah, that's just something you guys probably not know. Probably some things that you guys might not see. But overall, like he's a great guy to be around.
Can you share an example?
Uh, so we just did a little transformer type commercial, and like just to see his personality when we got to read lines, we just kind of like side by side just to see like how his voice would change and like how he act in different like settings for sure.
I always call it the customer service voice, like whenever the camera's on and rolling. And then once the camera stops, you kind of go back to your real personality.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, kind of some personalities that shine inside the locker room. Did you all do a rookie talent show or a rookie show?
Yeah, our rookie show was we had like 8 groups and like 6 groups got to redo it. So two of them was really, really good. I think my wideouts did a really good job, and the running backs did a really good job for sure.
Who was the best? Who has the weirdest talent?
I think ours was just so funny because they was you know being us in the meeting rooms and how we act and mocking the coach and all those things.
You said, my wideouts, talking about like the whole room. How is your role as a leader, not just amongst the wide receivers, but the whole roster kind of grown over the years?
With time, with experience, you get better. And I think that's just one thing that we've done really well at. This is year 6 for me. BA going to year 5. I think Jawan going into year 5 as well. And we got OG Chris Conley in the room, and we got two youngins. Well, actually 3 youngins. Ronnie Bell, Ricky Porcel, and Jacob Cowan. Two guys that's going to help us a lot this year. But overall, man, our room is outstanding.
A little bit of SEC on SEC rivalry between you and Ricky Pearsall?
Oh nah, not at all. Nah, he was a little too young when I was in college.
I love it. I love it. Maybe what's one lesson that you've learned now? You said you're entering year 6. What's one lesson that maybe you've been trying to pass on to some of these young guys that you've learned throughout your 6 years in the league?
Sports like Ricky and Jacob, with how complicated and the things that Cal like to get done in his offense, you have to just when you get in the huddle, you just gotta breathe because it sounds like a lot, but in reality, like 2 or 3 words only pertain to you, and they like sometimes they get to the point where they kind of like be uptight a little bit, and so when you get in that mood, like you get to thinking too much. I just like try to tell them just to be calm and just go out here and do the things that you've been doing all your life. It's just football.
Deebo Samuel, San Francisco 49ers star wide receiver. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you as always. Good luck this season.
Thank you so much.